I'm Noftsinger with Dennis and Yachting, here in Miami, Florida aboard one of my latest listings, a 2008 107 President motor yacht. I want to take you on a quick tour and point out some of her key features. Defense is a trideck motor yacht featuring 4 staterooms and 5 heads. She's had only one owner and has been well maintained since her commission in 2008. Given that a trideck configuration is a rarity in this size range, we're going to focus on volume, and today's theme will be space. There are a ton of areas that benefit from this, such as the master stateroom, as well as the galley, the engine room, and the crew quarters. We're going to begin today's walkthrough here on the swim platform, and the most prominent feature are the stainless steel stanchions you see in front of you. Located to both port and starboard are stairs to the aft deck, in addition to shore power connections, which can be found here on both sides. Center line is our transom door, granting us access to our crew quarters and our engine room. So we're here in the crew quarters, and we often get requests to see this on these videos. Usually we can't, but today is different because this crew quarters is absolutely massive. To port, we have the captain's quarters, which features a large single berth and an ensuite head. To starboard is our second cabin, and it features over-under berths with another large ensuite. The shared space in this area is a galley and doubles as a crew mess. It features a large stainless steel sink, a 2-burner ceramic cooktop, microwave oven, refrigerator, and ice maker. Talk about space, talk about volume. You found it here in the engine room. This is one of the largest engine rooms I've ever seen on a boat this size. It features 2 Caterpillar C32 Acerts, a water maker, and stabilizers. Finishing off the engine room, we have 2 Northern Lights generators. Exiting the engine room, we're going to take a turn to port, walk up a flight of stairs, and end up on the aft deck. The primary feature on the aft deck is the centerline teak table, perfect for alfresco dining and capable of seating 8. Located all the way aft on this deck is molded-in seating that can comfortably seat 5 guests. Flanking the teak table to port and starboard are boarding doors. As we make our way forward, to starboard is our wet bar. This area features a sink, refrigerator, and just above, a flat-screen TV. To port is a set of stairs that takes us to our second level's aft deck, but we'll come back to that later. Located forward are counterbalanced sliding glass doors yielding access to our salon. Stepping into the salon, the first thing you'll note is how expansive it is without sacrificing your walk-around decks. To port, we have our seating area, which features 2 large barrel chairs, an expansive sofa, all set up around a glass-top coffee table. Opposite the seating area is the entertainment system, featuring a 65-inch Sony TV. Continuing forward into starboard is a large L-shaped wet bar with granite countertops and seating for 4. Behind the wet bar is a sink, an ice maker, and a refrigerator. Adjacent to this wet bar is our formal dining area with seating for 6 guests. Forward of this dining table is a credenza affording extra storage. Finally, all the way to starboard is a set of stairs that gives us access to our pilot house, but we're going to come back to that later on. Walking forward from the salon towards the galley, we come to our day head, located amidship. Before we head down this flight of stairs, I want to point out the galley and show you how large it is. It's got to be one of the biggest in this class. Stepping into the L-shaped galley, the first thing we come to is the commercial grade GE refrigerator and freezer. Also found here is a U-line wine cooler. Continuing deeper into the galley, we have a Braun trash compactor, 2 under-counter mounted stainless steel sink basins, a commercial grade GE dishwasher, a full-size GE oven, a 4-burner cooktop, and a convection microwave oven. Located forward in the galley is an oversized breakfast nook that features 2 teak tables and wraparound seating on the forward bulkhead. Located forward and all the way to starboard, we have a flight of stairs that takes us to one of two VIPs on this vessel. This forward VIP features a centerline queen and a private ensuite head. Coming back through the galley, we come to a flight of stairs that we bypassed earlier, located to starboard. These take us to the lower staterooms. Stepping down these stairs, we come to a foyer that grants us access to both of the lower staterooms. The first stateroom we're going to look at is the master, located aft. Standing here in the master, you can get a real sense of how large these staterooms truly are. Centerline, we have a king-size berth with nightstands flanking either side. To starboard, we have a built-in love seat with storage on either side. Located all the way port and aft, we have access to our private ensuite head, which is huge. This ensuite features a shower stall, a vanity with 2 sinks, and a tub. Walking forward from the master stateroom, we come to our full beam guest stateroom. Here we have 2 oversized single berths, as well as a large ensuite. Located here in the foyer, we have our stacked GE washer and dryer. Wrapping up the lower deck and walking back into the salon, we're going to take a flight of stairs up to the pilot house. At the top of the stairs, we reach the pilot house. All the way forward is your helm. The helm features a full array of Furuno electronics. Starting to port, we have a large 12-inch multifunction display with radar, sounding, and GPS capabilities. Just right of this and centerline, we have all of our CAT displays, bow and stern thruster controls, start-stop functions, and throttle controls. All the way to the right, we have a repeating Furuno 12-inch screen. Below the second Furuno monitor, we have a Furuno NavNet black box used for controlling the display. Rounding out the helm, we have 2 pomponette chairs. Just behind the helm chairs is L-shaped seating with a teak table. All the way aft and to starboard is another wet bar. Lastly, we have 2 watertight doors to port and starboard, affording access to the Portuguese bridge. Aft of the pilot house, we have our 4th and final and perhaps the coolest stateroom. This stateroom features expansive views through large windows to both port and starboard. Athwartship to port, we have a queen-size bed flanked by 2 nightstands. Across and to starboard, we have a large pop-up TV and an abundance of storage below. This stateroom also features an ensuite with walk-in shower stall. Walking aft through 2 stainless steel doors, we come to a private balcony seemingly built just for this room. This private balcony is the perfect place to relax in solitude. To port is a set of stairs that takes us down to the lower aft deck. To starboard is another set of stairs that takes us to the sky bridge. As you're going up the stairs, just overhead is a pop-down TV. Walking forward and up these stairs, we reach the Sundeck. Located all the way aft on the Sundeck, we have a large Atlantica tender and 2,000-pound capacity davit. Working forward and just below the radar arch to starboard, we have our grilling station. Below the grilling station, we have a refrigerator as well as ample storage. Located forward and keeping to starboard, we come to the area's wet bar. Adjacent to this, we have L-shaped seating, perfect for relaxing and watching a sunset over a nice glass of wine. Wrapping up the Sundeck, located all the way forward in centerline, we have our upper helm. All the controls here mirror exactly what we saw below. Today we're going to conclude our walkthrough all the way forward on the bow. Located to both port and starboard are large walk-around decks that grant easy and safe access to the foredeck. Molded into the foredeck, we have a dinette with circular seating behind. Just forward of that, the foremost feature of this bow is our ground tackle. On behalf of Dennison Yachting and myself, I'd like to thank you for joining me aboard this 107-foot motor yacht built by President Yachts. For further information, you can call, email, or text, and you can always find me on social media at Yachtslinger.